Hello, fifth grade friends. Hopefully everyone's doing really well. We are in our last week of October and time is quickly passing us by. I'm hoping everyone's doing really well. And I'm hoping everyone gets a chance to maybe get outside since the weather is going to be turning and getting a lot warmer this weekend. So I'm hoping friends will get a chance to enjoy some fresh air and maybe some opportunity to ride a bike or to play at the park or whatever it might be to enjoy that outside time. Being it's felt like winter already for a few weeks and we're only in October. So hopefully everyone is doing well. If you need to, please reach out through Seesaw or connect with your teacher. And if you are needing to meet with me, please do that. So we are in our fourth lesson with second step of the year. And just want to tell you that today's lesson is all about predicting feelings. So feelings are something extremely important and it's a part of who we are each and every day. And it's something that we definitely need to pay close attention to. Okay, so we are going to be talking about feelings. Today, you're going to practice predicting how people might feel in different situations. In our second step lessons, we talk about empathy. Who remembers what it means to have empathy? So if you can just remember what that means, and if you could tell a family member or tell someone that maybe you're listening to this with, what that means. Yes, it means to feel or understand how someone else is feeling. Doing your best to understand how they are feeling. Think about how our actions might affect other people will help us have more empathy for others. Now let's watch a story about how Lucas tries to make his cousin feel included in his new school. Lucas is not quite sure how to do it. Look for clues that will show us how each person is feeling. Okay, and we'll get the video started for us. Give me one moment. All right. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, watch closely.
My mom is sick, so I'm staying with my Aunt Letty and cousin Lucas. I'll be staying a while, so I'm going to go to his school.
My cousin Aaron is staying with us for a while. He'll be going to my school, but he's in a different class.
It's kind of weird staying with them. Lucas and I get along pretty well, but we're really different. He's always wanted me to shoot hoops with him. I'm not that into sports, especially basketball. I'd rather read or play a video game.
So today is Aaron's first day at my school. My mom says I have to make him feel welcome. I mean, I'm glad he's staying with us. I just don't want to be responsible for him all the time. Come on, I made it so you can be on the other team. Let's play.
All right. Give me 1 second to get back to the picture card. Thinking about how Aaron might be feeling about starting at a new school, and how can you tell? Yeah, he might feel nervous, shy, he might feel worried, okay? And how can we tell that he might be feeling that way? How can you tell? Yeah, by his facial features, what he's doing, the way that he was looking, right? He was seeming uncomfortable, and his voice, right? He sounded nervous, didn't he, and shy about it. How does Lucas feel about having his cousin go to school? He kind of feels conflicted about it, right? He's glad to have Aaron stay with him, but he doesn't want to have to be responsible for him all the time. He doesn't want to have to be with him all the time, right? What did Lucas do to try to help his cousin fit in at school? Yeah, he arranged for Aaron to play basketball with him and his friends. Did Aaron look like he wanted to play basketball? No, he didn't, did he? He wasn't too interested in that. When you make plans or decisions that will affect another person, you need to consider how that person might feel. This is called predicting feelings, okay? So if Lucas had tried to predict how Aaron would feel about playing basketball, what would he have realized? Yeah, he would have realized that he didn't want to play, that it might have been embarrassing or uncomfortable for Aaron to play a game that he's not good at, especially in his first day of school, at a new school, right? So he would have realized that that wasn't something he'd be too interested in doing. As we talk about these next two questions, refer to the list of what you would do to predict other people's feelings that we made at the beginning, right? And if we were in class, that's what we'd have done. Okay. Now think about what Lucas could do to help himself predict how Aaron would feel. He could have remembered that Aaron doesn't like basketball. He could have tried to imagine how he would feel if someone wanted him to do something he didn't like, right? So that empathy piece, thinking about what you would feel like if someone was encouraging you to do something you didn't want to do. He could have tried to imagine what it'd feel like to have to start at a new school. And thinking about maybe some of you have had to start at a new school either this year or last year. So you might have had those same feelings of what Aaron was feeling. What do you think Lucas could do or say to help Aaron feel more included? Yeah, he could have introduced Aaron to some kids who are playing a game he might like. He could have made a plan to do something with Aaron that he knew Aaron would like doing and asked him what he would like to do. He could have taken Aaron to the library and showed him around, introduced him to some new spaces that he hadn't been in, right? So those are some things he could do. Now we're going to see what Lucas does during the next day. Okay, so watch the second video here. Give me a second. Here we go. Let's see what Lucas does.
Hey Aaron, we're gonna play basketball again, but if you don't want to play, I know a group of kids who go to the library during recess. Do you want to meet them?
Sure, that'd be great.
Great. Yeah, so thinking about what he did that he seemed very interested in doing is that he offered to go to the library, a group of kids hang out there, and then that would be something that Aaron would be interested in doing. So that's what he was able to do, and both of them then were happy with what they were able to do, which is great. All right, so what we're going to do is today we talked about and practice predicting other people's feelings. Why is it important to try to predict how what you do or say might make other people feel? Okay. Why is it important to try to predict how what you do or say might make other people feel? Yeah, you don't want to hurt other people's feelings. It's respectful. It's having empathy. You can get along better with others if you think about how your actions affect them. You can avoid making a mistake. All those reasons. Super important that we listen to that, okay? We want to make sure that we're able to have empathy and be able to be there for people when they might feel uncomfortable or have a time where they're not feeling quite sure. Think about one time today when it might be important to predict another people's feelings. And I want you to think even maybe not just today, but the whole week. When is one time when it might be important to predict someone else's feelings? And I would like you to write that in Seesaw. So next time we will talk more about considering other people's perspectives. Okay? Thanks, everybody. Thank you for listening. You guys are awesome. Stay strong. Go Packers. See you next week. Bye, everybody.